Hello everyone, I'm Yeti from PU Gaming, and today we are back in Lynn's Island. So it is early morning here, and look at this, our first bananas are fully grown. So let's just get these harvested, and then we're just gonna replant immediately. So now we have 9 instead of the 5 or something we had before. It doesn't look like anything else is ready just yet, but I have a feeling it will be very soon. Let's just try and get all of this watered right here from the morning. It's so much easier to keep track of if you do that. There we go. Yep, and then one more time, and then we have to go and refill. So here we go. Nice. I think these might get ready in a moment, and I have a sneaking suspicion these will be too. But let's just water things, right? So we're gonna water you as well, and there we go. I have already kind of harvested them once, kind of off camera, and played through a day because I was gathering a few resources and things. Oh nice, look at that. Okay, let's just get you harvested, and I'm not gonna replant in this. I'm gonna remove it eventually. I'll move it somewhere else, because otherwise you have to do it manually one by one. Otherwise you end up getting some of this on the sides if you're using the scythe, right? That's why I was missing some of these roses here, because I happened to harvest some of them before they were ready, which is not a good thing, right? So let's see, did I water this? It's really hard to see sometimes. There we go. You can see it now, of course, when it changes, but if you don't have anything nearby that isn't... Oh, okay, there we go. Yep. So let's just get all of this sorted out. Let's see if we can avoid getting these over here. And then, of course, we're just going to quickly replant all of that. Nice. So now all of this should be sorted. And nothing here that looks like it's ready just yet. And what about over here? No, we are okay, I think. Okay, so the main thing I want to do next is I want the next big backpack upgrade, but I'm also gonna need the next backpack upgrade, because if I want to upgrade our workbench to level 3, we need 350 wood, and I can't carry that much yet. I can only carry 250. So that's gonna be our next priority, I think, because I really want the windmill, and I'm kind of hoping that maybe we'll learn some new weapons so we can make something that's even stronger than what we have right now, because I think I'm gonna need that for the dungeon. I am gonna hold off a little bit with the dungeon, I think, because I'm kind of hoping that they will release a new update fairly soon, which might have some checkpoints or something for the dungeon, because currently there aren't really checkpoints. From what I could understand, I was checking the Steam forums, there is apparently a shortcut if you get really far into the dungeon. Somewhere there's a shortcut you can activate, and then that's a 2-way, right? So once you unlock that, you can actually go there straight instead of having to go all the way through the dungeon. But it takes a long time to get there. And until you get there, you have to actually clear everything in the dungeon up to that point, or at least everything on the path that you take, because you can of course skip some things, but if you don't know where it is, you're gonna have to take a lot of detours, and then it's gonna take a long time to get there. Yeah, most people don't really a lot of people are not able to play more than maybe half an hour at a time, and then it's kind of annoying. You get to that point, and then you're gonna have to close the game, and then you have to start over with the dungeon again the next time. So you have to make sure you have enough time to actually get to that point, which you don't know how long it's gonna take when you don't know where it is, right? And yeah. So that's kind of a little bit annoying, because we do have the little thingy we use to exit the dungeon, but it's only a 1-way. We can't go back that way. And that means when I go back to the dungeon now, I have to, everything will have respawned. I have to go make my way all the way there again, fight everything along the way. Or I can try to run and see if there's some places where I can lose it, which I was trying to do a little bit the last time I was there. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer that there are some kind of checkpoints or something, along the way where you can kind of save and exit the game safely, or you can, stop from there and go out, and then you can come back and you can continue where you left off, and then, in some other way reset the dungeon. I do like the idea that someone mentioned that you would have like little teleports like the one we used. If you could use that one to also come back, because then you could skip everything that you had done up to that point, right? Even if it respawns, you'll still spawn at this new point. If you could choose that from outside and say, I want to go here, and then you can continue from where you left off. But of course, you would have to unlock these things as you progress through. But that way you don't have to repeat the entire thing. So anyway, I don't know if that made sense to you guys, but yeah, I just don't think it's that much fun, because you don't know if you have a strong enough weapon to make it all the way through. And then if you die, you have to do everything again. If you don't have enough time to get there, you have to do everything again. Yeah. So we're going to wait for another update, I think, before going back to the dungeon. As usual, I might change my mind. But anyway, what I really want to do is this, because we might get access to the windmill, and maybe we can set up automatic watering and things, and hopefully we could get that better weapon I was talking about. But we need a backpack upgrade. So I went into town and checked to see how much these sell for, and they sell for 4 each. So I could get, 92 or something from selling these 23 if I wanted to. But the reason I checked was because we can use the clay to make these. A full stack of clay, my full stack right now would be 250. Sells for 30. So if we try to just put some in here, okay, that's 25, so that's a 1/10 of a full stack, right? Let's see how much we actually get from that. You also have to take into account that it does cost some fuel. I think it's like 3 wood or something to burn this, but more or less. So there we go. I only had a half from the beginning, so we probably make half through here, and then there, yeah. So 3 wood, or maybe it's 1 coal. I don't know how much coal it would be, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to take some fuel, which of course would also be something that you could choose to sell instead. So we get 1 of these. That means for a full stack we can get 10 of these, which would be 40. So you can turn these into this, get 40, or you can sell the full stack and get 30. So of course it's probably better to actually turn them into this, even though it takes longer and it costs you some wood. But I'm sure that 3 wood wouldn't cost you. You can't get 10 coins for 3 wood anyway. So this is a better deal. The only thing is it takes longer because you have to do this. You have to wait for it. But of course, while I'm doing this, I can go out and get more stuff, and then keep doing this, and then I can just sell these. So I think maybe that's what we're gonna do. I'm not quite sure about it. I think I checked the glass tube, but now I've forgotten what it was. I think that's also like 4 or something each. So it is probably better to do this and then sell things, right? If you're not too impatient, then you can do it that way. So let's see, if I wanted to sell mine, I have 25 now, so that would be 100, right? That brings us to 286. I do have some flowers because I have been harvesting a little bit here, so we can go and sell some of those. I'm not sure it's going to bring us all the way to 350, but it can bring us part of the way. I think we're also going to turn some of this into glass. I would probably use some of it for building eventually or something, but let's just do that, right? Oh, there we go. No, it was working. It's just because I felt like it took a long time. But here you get 4 each time. From how many is this? We have 110. Let's see how far it goes down. So that's for each 10 of these, you get 4 glass. Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's worth it. That's worth it to do these things. Do I have anything that has suddenly decided? No glitter. Oh, it's already getting late in the day. Man, time passes so fast. Okay, but we are just gonna bring you so we can do a little bit of mining, and let's just bring this along. It's gonna get dark, but we're probably just gonna sleep, but then we're gonna have to harvest everything again. Oh dear, yes. So that's of course why I really, really want this upgrade, so that we can get things to be automated, so we don't have to worry about our crops or anything. We can just harvest them and then let it all be watered. That would be really nice. And now I'm forgetting to use this. Let's just do that. think I kind of did a little bit, but not. I was just kind of clicking at random times. There. Okay, so let's just try and go in here, sell, and see how much money we can actually make. There we go. So we are gonna go over here. Okay, what do I want to sell? I'm trying to remember where. Well, we definitely want to sell the flowers. I don't think I have really any other use for flowers. I might have use for some of the other stuff, like glass, of course, you would want to use for building. There might also be a use for the gems in crafting or trading for weapons or something. So I think we're going to start here. And let's see, how many can I sell? Oh, I have a lot, actually. Oh, let's do that. Let's just sell... Yeah, did we have a bonus here? I've forgotten. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... 35, 40, 50. No, doesn't seem like there's a bonus there. Okay, let's just sell these for starters, and then we are gonna try and sell maybe 50 of these as well, and then let's sell 50 of those. Let's see how much money we are at. 346, we're almost there. Could just sell a few more flowers, but let's go over here. Where was it? Oh, right, it's here. There's a little bottle crate here. That's why you can sell the glass. So this, okay, so it's 5 glass for 2 coins. So what did we got 4 glass for 10 limestone. A full stack of limestone, 250 limestone is 30 as well. So that would be 25 times that we can make 4 glass, right? So, is that right? 10 turns into 4, so 250 turns into 100. That sounds about right. It sounds about right. So you get 100 glass, and that would be divided by... So you can get 40. Again, you can get 40 for selling glass instead of selling the limestone directly. So that should be a good deal as well. I think we're just going to sell some of these because I do have a lot of it anyway. So let's just sell this. That made a little bit more money for us. Because I'm not quite sure what we need the gems for, but of course you can just mine. You can just mine some more clay. It respawns, right? It's just a matter of how much time you spend on it. Oh, where was that? I'm getting myself turned around. It's right here. I'm walking right past it. Seriously. Okay, so let's buy this. Nice. I wonder when we can see. I wonder if there's another upgrade. Someone told me that it's a really good idea to save your money for backpack upgrades, because the biggest one is really, really expensive. So I assume there's one that's even better than this. But at least now we have enough room, right, that we can actually make the workbench upgrade. It's just a matter of cutting down all the trees. So okay, so we need a lightstone for this. Definitely have to go further into the dungeon to get that. It doesn't really sound crazy high in damage. 13 to 14, speed low, knockback high, critical hit damage. What do I have on this? I have damage 11 to 18, critical hit is 15 to 32, speed is average, knockback high. It doesn't quite seem that worth it, does it? Like the lowest part is better than the lowest part on this, but you also hit slower, so that doesn't really feel much worth it. Unless it's just if you want to collect everything. But there is... It looks like it has some kind of ability. It's the same here. There is this cube, but I haven't figured out how to use it. Oh, now it did it. Previously, when I was trying to hit Q, it actually didn't do anything. Yeah, now it doesn't do anything. So, I guess there's a shortcut or something. I'm forgetting to eat my blueberries as usual. There we go. See, now it goes down. So now it should be ready again. But if I press Q, nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens. So how am I supposed to do when it's ready? You would assume when that black bar has moved all the way down, it would be ready again. There we go. Now it's ready. So the abilities do seem to work. I kind of thought they didn't, because they didn't quite show this has one again. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the first time it didn't work when I pressed Q, but then I pressed it again and it worked. Okay, now it worked immediately. Okay, it seems a little wonky. Or it's my keyboard that just doesn't like the Q key. But anyway, let's see. What was it I was thinking about? Oh yeah, food. I was wondering if I had more of these. I do have the other things I can eat as well, so it's not a big problem. But this one apparently has 2 different abilities, so it might be good in that sense. Okay, I was just wondering if there was something that was really, really good that I wanted to save up for. Okay, that's for the lumberjack who likes to fish on the weekends. That's so weird. Okay, so damage is lower. Critical hit is lower. Average is crit resource bonus is lower. So I'm like, I guess it's just a matter of what you prefer if you want to make the money and buy these things. Because right off the bat, they don't really seem amazingly better than what I already have. Let's have a look here. Iceland, so see, it's only 9 to 11. That's not crazy. Okay, I think that's just something to save up for if you want to collect all the different ones, which of course I would like to do because I do like collecting stuff. I just hope there's going to be some kind of displays or something. Maybe there already is, so that you can display everything. Someone mentioned something about the nature. Where have we seen those? That the I don't remember if it was the nature sword or there was some kind of nature shield or something. There was some kind of nature weapon that someone recommended that would be a good one, at least in the beginning. But I'm not quite sure who sells it. That's the nature one. Or maybe the nature one was one of the ones I've already looked at. Nothing there. That doesn't seem... I feel like I've seen a green one. I assume that's the one we're talking about, with the nature one. I feel like I've seen one of those somewhere, but you don't have anything of that kind for sale? No? Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. I think I am gonna... Oh, I could actually do that here. Let's see, what do we need? We need 350 wood, so I'm gonna get 350 wood together. I need some more stone, so I'm gonna do and mine some more too, because we need 175 of these, so I just need to melt a little bit more. I do have some coal I can use, and I do have more wood in the refiner, so that's fine. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And then we're gonna try and make the Workbench Upgrade or Workbench Upgrade and see if we can... what we need for the mill and all that jazz, right? Okay, let's see. There we go. Yes, now I have enough of these. So if we go in here, we can now upgrade this to level 3. Awesome. And you can actually carry up to 500 with the new backpack. So that is really, really nice. Oh, yes, we do like that, right? Okay, so what is this? Ooh, a ladder hatch. Cool. We got some large windows. Ooh, now this is what you call a window. We got a flat roof. We got a skylight. We got a ladder for going up. Cool. Yep, so we got some new stuff. That's nice. And in here, that's the same as we had before. Then there's a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, there's definitely some new stuff in here. We have like a tall potted plant, outdoor chair, outdoor table, light stone lamp, glass lamp. What is this? A square rug. Okay, so there's all kinds of decor here. Cool. And now, oh yes, we also have a fence, but look at that, the windmill. So I just need 40 salvaged metal to learn that. I need 25 for this. How much do I have? I have 21. Okay, so that would be a reason to go into the dungeon, I guess, to get some salvaged metal. Or run around and check barrels. Of course, that's another nice way of doing it. If you don't want to go into the dungeon too much, then you can do that. So we would need, what do we need? We need 65 if we want to unlock these. And then, of course, we need the well too, if I understand it correctly. So we have the well, and then we're gonna have the windmill kind of powering, drawing water from this and filling the water tower, I think. And then the water tower, yeah, can be placed near a well and windmill for automatic water pumping. Aha. And that way, when you place this close enough, then we can actually water everything. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do next time, which I think is when I'm gonna be moving most of all this stuff. And then try and set it up somewhere else where you can kind of have this maybe in the middle. We're gonna have to see what the area of effect is, right? And then what do we have in here? Ooh, golden Facet. So this would be the new axe. Yes, which has 2 abilities. And it goes up to 24 instead of 18 and 38 instead of 32. Aha, so that is definitely a better one. I'm gonna need a lot of iron for that. So of course I can just mine some stone and make more of these, or I can go into the dungeon. I might actually go into the dungeon and spend some time in there off camera potentially, and just try and, because there is some mining to do in there. Or I might just run around and collect things. Let's see. Yeah. And of course a new shield, we have a new sword, we have a golden lance. Oh, I do like this. It seems like you have the option to craft your way through things, or you can build things, or buy things, right? So what was it I said that we needed? We needed metal. Yeah. Okay, I think that is what I am gonna be doing. Just going around and trying to collect some of all of that, so that we can unlock these. And then in the next video we are gonna try and see if we can get all of this placed and see if we can figure out how it all worked. So I think that's gonna be the objective, and then potentially kind of take a little bit of a break in the hope that there will be a new update. So there might not be that many videos of this right away, but as soon as the game gets updated, then I'll definitely get back to it. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, do take care and happy gaming.